before we get started and dive into the code, I think it would be a good idea to take a quick tour of the project. On the left side of the IDE, we can see that there is a project inspector panel that you can toggle over here. And this shows us all the files that are in the project. So this is what we can use to navigate around and look for things. As we can see, there are 4 main folders over here. And these are always going to be created when you start a new Flutter project. So they are going to be Android, iOS, lib, and test. In addition to this, there are a number of other files, and we'll look into this more in detail at the right time. But for now, I just want to focus on these folders. So the first 2 are Android and iOS. And as I said before, every Flutter app compiles into native code. So inside these folders, you can find the actual projects that you would use if you were developing a standalone or Android or iOS app. As a matter of fact, you could open these folders as projects themselves with Android Studio or Xcode. So if you want to do that, for example on iOS, you could do it directly from here with right click, then choosing Flutter, and you could choose to open the module with Xcode. Now, this is not what we're going to do now, and instead I want to focus on the lib folder over here. So by convention, lib is the folder that contains all the Dart code that belongs to your app. So any code that we are going to write on this course will be saved inside lib or any subdirectories that we will create as we go along. So when you create a project, there is only one file in here, and that file is called main.dart. This is the file that we see here on the right, and we can edit the code here if we want to. Now, before we move on, there is one more thing that I want to show you, and that is that you can always have a terminal available to you inside the IDE, and this is located down over here. So if you open this up, you'll find that you are in a directory where the project is saved. So this is where we created our project. And you can get a list of files, or you can invoke any Flutter commands that you want from here. So we might use this from time to time, but for now I just wanted to let you know that it's over here if you ever need it.